Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Blitz5, and this video is going to be a tutorial for anybody that's streaming out there and looking to add pop-ups to their stream using hotkeys. So maybe you want to add like a meme, a GIF, or some kind of audio to play while you're streaming. So I'm going to show you guys how to kind of do a bootleg version of the Elgato Stream Deck. Obviously, that thing is way better, but it's just really expensive, and I'm not going to pay for it. So I figured out my own little system to have things pop up while I'm streaming. And also, this video is for a buddy of mine. Shout out to AnEvilCan OfWD40. He just started streaming and was looking for some help with this. So I figured I would record this and also share it on the internet, on the YouTubes, in case anybody else is having the same problem or has a question about this. So on the screen, you can see here that this is Streamlabs OBS. I used to use this program, but I'm actually recording my screen using OBS Studio. So there is a difference. There's OBS Studio and Streamlabs OBS. They're very similar, but I found that OBS Studio works a little bit better for me. Streamlabs OBS is actually easier, but it's more demanding, at least on my computer it was, and it crashed sometimes. So I moved over to OBS Studio, and I think it's only crashed like one time for me. So if you're new to streaming, I'm not going to go over all this stuff. So hopefully you have some kind of knowledge about different scenes. So you're going to have like your streaming scene, maybe a starting scene, a be right back scene, excuse me. So I added a scene here, how to add hotkeys, just to have something basic, but you're going to want to do this on the scene that you're streaming on because you're going to want to have it pop up while you're streaming live. So the first thing you're going to need to do is hopefully you have some kind of folder for your streaming stuff. If you don't already, I would recommend that. And once you create this folder, you can't really move it around because if you do, you're going to lose the connection to your streaming software. Like the file will move and then it won't play when you go to play it. So you need to keep things organized. I moved this onto this side of my desktop so it just looks clean, but I have streaming files here. This isn't the most organized thing of all time, but I have more streaming files than I have like be right back scene, all that stuff. I have stream pop-up. So I go into here and then I have another section here of different stream pop-ups. So here are some ridiculous things that I've added to my stream. And the issue here, not an issue, but if you're looking for something with audio, you're going to have to record this and put it in like a movie editor. So it needs to be in the same file, right? Most GIFs, here is a Austin Powers GIF. Let me move it over to this side of the screen. Most GIFs don't play with audio, right? It's just the video playing over and over again. And this is Austin Powers getting hit with a shoe. Honestly, who throws a shoe? So I picked that, and then there's another one here. This is another one. This is DJ Khaled saying another one. So what I did is I actually just screen recorded DJ Khaled saying this, put it into a movie editor, and I made it like a 2 or 3 second clip with low quality, and then I added it to this folder. So what you can do is if you have a meme or some audio, you can put it in here. Make sure it's a quick file, low quality. You don't want it to be demanding on your stream. So go into properties, make sure it's small. This is 3.6 megabytes. You just don't want it to be a lot. I think let's see, this is like a longer one here just for reference. This is almost 500 kilobytes. You don't want to go super high file size on these because every time you play it, it could crash your software if it's a big file. So once you have something like this created, put it in a folder, get it all organized. Then what you're going to want to do is hit the plus sign here in your streaming scene and then go into media source. So we want to do media source. We're going to add this. It shows here are the different media files that it takes, MP4, .mov, whatever. So we add that, and you can see I have a bunch that are kind of in here already. So let's just add a new one. Can I add a new source instead? I think I can. So I like to name these a key because I'm going to be using my keypad. Again, hopefully you guys have a full keyboard because this is how I do it. So I'm going to make this one 6 test. So I'm going to use the 6 key to bring this meme up while I'm streaming. So we're going to add that as a source. And we're going to do local file. It is local on the internet. We're going to add, let me go back to the file here, stream file pop-ups. We'll go and we'll add the Austin Power one. So stream pop-up, Austin Powers, who throws a shoe. We want local file. We don't want it to loop. We want it to restart when we hit 6 and keep this stuff the same. It's fine. You could speed it up or speed it down, but you can just leave it like that. So we hit done. And then you can see here, if I, hide this and then unhide it, it pops up. And then it plays. You can make this as big as you want it to. So we can make it that big if we want. Hopefully YouTube won't get mad at me that I'm playing Austin Powers in this video. So I'm going to stop playing. You don't want it to be that big on the stream. So let's just do it one more time. Let's make this realistic. So I probably have mine like that. and you can move it around depending on where your stream is. So now you have this set up on your stream. Awesome. But now you need to make this a hotkey. So what you need to do is go into the settings of whatever streaming software you're using, find the hotkeys. Then you got to scroll down to that scene. So we're going to be looking for, in this case, how to add hotkeys. So did I pass it right here? No, this is Be Right Back, Tourney Prizes, and how to add hotkeys. So here we are. So then this is the meme right here, show 6 test, hide 6 test. So what you want to do is you'll make show the test 6, and that's why I've named it 6, and then it will come up number pad 6. If you're to use the key above your letters, it will actually pop up 6. And if you type backspace, it literally typed backspace. So I like to do the number pad for all this stuff. And it kind of is like a little Elgato Stream Deck on your number pad over there. So you hit 6, it will go to number pad 6. And then you make all of your hide the same button. So you make this minus, okay? So that is number pad subtract. And then we hit done and we go to this scene and say you have multiple things here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You can hit 6 or hit minus, and then you hit 6. And it plays. And as soon as it's done, you hit minus again. Then say you have another GIF under 5, you would hit 5, it plays, and then minus. And then every time you're done, you just hit minus and it hides all of the scenes. And then when you want to use that, say you have DJ Khaled, I have him at like 7, you hit 7, it plays DJ Khaled. I only have one meme set up here. And then again, you make all of the hide, you make that subtract. That's an easy way to remember. Subtract just takes everything away, make sure it's not popping up on your stream, and then you can leave yourself a note, or I just remember over time what everything is. So you could have 1 is, you know, meme 1, 2 is funny audio, 3 is oh baby it's a triple, 4 is SpongeBob, 5 is DJ Khaled, 6 is Austin Powers, 7 is this, 8 is that, and so on and so forth. And then you can also do that for pretty much anything. You can do this to mute your mic hotkeys. You can do it to change scenes. And really, if you use your keypad here, you have so many buttons. You have 0 through 9. You have the decimal point. You have enter. You have plus sign. You have slash. You have a bunch of buttons here, at least like maybe almost a dozen that you could use for hotkeys that don't interfere with your normal keyboard, especially if you stay away from your number pad while you're streaming. And I feel like this is a pretty good substitute for that. So hopefully this helped you guys out. Only hard part here is that if you want something that has video and audio, you need to record it yourself or find that somewhere else on the internet so you can save it to your desktop and then add it through your streaming software. So if you guys have any questions, I'll try to answer them. Might not be able to get to everything, but should be able to help you guys out, and this will add some funny stuff to your stream. So as always, make sure you drop a like if this helped you out, and subscribe if you haven't already for a lot of gaming and other related content on my channel. And I stream pretty much every day during the week if you guys are interested in video games and that stuff. So as always, thank you all for watching. I'm Blitz5, and peace out.